Welcome back, guys, to a new grammar class. Today's topic is only a review of comparative and superlative adjectives. We are going to have exercises and a little review. Please pay attention. We use comparatives to compare two objects about a characteristic they have in common and see which of both objects has more of it. We use superlative adjectives to compare three or more objects about a characteristic they have in common and see which of all objects has the most of it. We know when to use either comparative or superlative depending on the complement of the sentence. Look at these sentences. We have this computer, the TV in that room. And the other sentence says, this computer is of all devices in that room. They have different complements, but they have the same adjective. The first sentence is comparing the computer with the TV. We are comparing only two objects, so we're going to use a comparative. And the answer is older than. The second sentence is comparing the computer with all the devices in the room. So in this case, we're going to use a superlative, and we're going to have the oldest. To change adjectives into superlative and comparative form, first we need to know how many syllables each adjective has. If it was one syllable, it's a short adjective. If it has two or more, then it's a long adjective. For short adjectives, add er at the end to change them into comparative, and add est to change them into superlative. For long adjectives, add more before the adjective. Add the most to change them into superlative. If you still have questions about this, please check the videos about comparative and superlative from weeks 36 and 35. Exercise 1. Complete the chart with the correct adjectives, comparatives, and superlatives. Here you have a chart with adjectives, with comparatives, and with superlatives. You have to complete it and have the three complete columns. Exercise 2. Complete the sentences with a superlative or comparative. Example number 1. This building is very old. It's building in the town. We are comparing this building with other buildings in the town. Example number 2. This building is very old. It's the building I live in. We are comparing this building with the building I live in. We are comparing two buildings. So the number 1, it's a superlative because we are comparing more than 3. The example number 2 is a comparative because we are comparing two objects. So we have example number 1, the oldest. Example number 2, older than. Now you read the sentences and complete with a comparative or superlative. Exercise 3. Circle the correct answer with a color red. Here you have comparative and superlative sentences. You have to read them and find out if you are going to use a comparative or a superlative and circle it with color red.